Hello, friends. I think we're on for a Monday night. Welcome, everyone. Doing this Monday night thing one more time. I don't know if we're going to continue to do this for a long, long time, but it is so far so good, and we do enjoy keeping up with our friends and them keeping up with us and with each other. Let us know that you can hear us out there. Okay. My good wife is my technical director. She's making it happen for us. You know, this time of year, everybody's celebrating a little holiday, a little this, a little that. Some people ain't so happy. Holidays is not real big for everyone. So no matter what happens, don't let it get you down. We wrote this song back during the pandemic. I sure ain't got no money, no fine fancy clothes. Blues follow me everywhere I go. Sitting on a park bench, chin down in my hand, popcorn for the pigeon, spitting in a can. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to lose. So I ain't never giving in to the blues. Never giving in to the blues. Single room upstairs, bathroom down the hall, cast down radiator, been no help at all. A lonely little egg, fried in a pan, a little piece of bacon, every chance I can. But I stay out of trouble, I go the way I choose. I ain't never giving in to the blues. My last wee little paycheck surely done run him out. I'm in danger of becoming a full-time layabout. I done shook the money tree so hard, sky's showing through. I gotta gather up my lazy bones. Must be something I could do. 'Cause the blues will find you. I don't care who you are. You might be a railroad hobo or a big old movie star. If you ever let them blues get a leg inside your door, he chase you around your domicile till you can't run no more. So don't ever let him in, them blues in your yard. You better tell him good, you better tell him hard. Tell him he can't hurt you now, he can't hurt you long as you refuse. Tell him you ain't never, tell him you ain't never giving in to the blues. Never giving in to the blues. Turn off that TV, get away from them news. I ain't giving in to the blues. Done quit watching the nightly news. I gotta reorganize my sock drawer again. I ain't never giving in to the blues. Never giving in to the blues. Wrote that song, rewrote a song that Pete Ledbetter and I had written years ago. Some of you may or may not remember Pete Ledbetter, my buddy from Charleston. We lost him a long time ago now. Great songwriter, crazy character, madman, and a good friend. I think a lot of my good friends were madmen, so I could be one too. How we doing over there, Mom?
Seems to be doing good.
Oh, we'll pick up the pace with this one. What do you say? I used to do this all the time on the program here. Don't remember the last time I did it. I will be doing a few holiday songs, had a few requests, including a Shane McGowan song. No, not that one. The Elvis movie on the marquee sign, we've all seen at least 3 times. Everybody's broke, Bobby's got a buzz, with $1 worth of gas and a pickup truck. Going 90 miles an hour down a dead-end road. What's your hurry, son? Where you gonna go? gonna howl at the moon. Shoot out the light, small town Saturday night. Howl at the moon. Shoot out the light, small town Saturday night. Lucy's got her lipstick on a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk and looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath, trouble on his mind. Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. Got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Got to be bad to have a good time. We're gonna howl at the moon. Shoot out the light, small town Saturday night. Howl at the moon. Shoot out the light, small town Saturday night. Bobby showed Lucy the world ain't round. It drops off sharp outside of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat. People leave town and never come back. Going now and now and now to the city limit sign. Pedal to the metal for they change their mind. I'm gonna howl at the moon. Shoot out the light, small town Saturday night. Howl at the moon. Shoot out the light, small town Saturday night. Woo! Oh, Cherry, how you doing over there?
Fine, everything's coming along. We got 21 on
Good.
Facebook and 16 on YouTube.
Good, good, good. My old pinky's starting hurting again.
Uh-oh.
Just like that. What's up with that?
I don't know what you've been eating.
You know, it was almost 1 year ago. In fact, it was January 18 last year. I had a flare-up of gout, never before in my whole life, and it was only in one finger, that one right there. But turns out I need that finger. I need that one too, but I need that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, there'd be that.
Yeah.
Did I mess you up there, Mom?
No, it was just
When I
fun.
when I set it up?
It's okay.
My wife is also the lighting director. Anyway, all that said to say, I did promise to do a couple of holiday songs. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Let's all hope we don't have snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know, everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Holly jolly Christmas. Many people don't remember that Jim Croce had a Christmas song. Mama, you want to turn that AC down a little bit, maybe?
You mean as in you're hot or?
I am hot, yeah.
Okay.
This time of year, you don't know whether to wear your flannel or your undershirt or not or what.
Especially in South Carolina.
especially in South Carolina, it changes all the. I think the heat's on, so you need to maybe, one day you got on the heat, the next day you got on the air conditioning. I usually try to keep it neutral up here. Don't turn anything on. But
You know what they say if you live in South Carolina, if you don't like the weather, wait a minute.
yeah, wait a few minutes, it'll change. Yep. Most people don't remember. Jim Croce had a Christmas song. Question is, do I remember it? We when I was on the tour, Christmas tour, which I'm in the middle of right now, but in the old days, our first Christmas tour was 2001, and it was myself and Harry O'Donoghue and Frank Emerson, and Harry and Frank are from Ireland, and so we did mostly Irish pubs and Irish programs in Catholic churches and schools and Irish American clubs and that kind of thing. And we did 3 CDs, and they're all online if you want to tune in and pick them up. One's called Stillness in the Air, one's called Nolig, an Irish Christmas, and one called Christmas Postcard. But we looked for songs that were different to record, something that was different. And I brought to the table a holiday song from Jim Croce. Snowy nights, Christmas lights, icy window pane make me wish that we could be together again. And the windy winter avenues just don't seem the same. And the Christmas carols sound like blues, but the choir is not to blame. But it doesn't have to be that way. What we had should never have ended. I'll be dropping by today. We could easily get it together tonight. It's only right. Crowded stores, the corner Santa Claus, tinseled afternoons, and the sidewalk bands play their songs, slightly out of tune. But on the windy winter avenue, there walks a lonely man, and if I told you who he is, I think you'd understand. But it doesn't have to be that way. What we had should never have ended. I'll be dropping by today. We could easily get it together tonight. It's only right. But it doesn't have to be that way. What we had should never have ended. I'll be dropping by today. We could easily get it together tonight. It's only right. Oh, there it is. Now, many people that tune in on our Monday nights want to hear some of the Irish tunes, and so I shall do an Irish Christmas song. Holly green, ivy green, prettiest picture you've ever seen. Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. It's nice, you know, to kiss your beau, cuddling under the mistletoe. Santa Claus, of course you know, he's one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call. Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels, join in the fun of the jigs and reels. Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. The door is always open, the neighbors pay a call. Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels, joining the fun of the jigs and reels, Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. The holly green, the ivy green, prettiest picture you've ever seen, Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. It's nice, you know, to kiss your beau, cuddling under the mistletoe. Santa Claus, of course you know, he's one of the boys from home. And the door is always open, the neighbors pay a call. Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels, joining the fun of the jigs and reels, Christmas in Killarney, the likes you've never known, Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. That sure is a lot easier when the fiddle's doing that trad part and Mike Murray on the accordion doing that trad part instead of me trying to do it all by myself. I'm not that clean a player. Wish I was. Oh, Lord. Cherry?
Yep. Oh, no, I gotta go look up something.
On the, don't worry about it.
No, what is it?
On the, I'll do it later. I'm not going to do all Christmas songs here tonight at all. But later, Jane List Wants to Hear 2,000 Years Ago. It's in that big book downstairs. There are 3 books on the dinner table. One's that says CB.
Okay.
At some point. But
Okay, I can do it now.
all right, friends. Which one should we do? There goes my baby with someone new. She sure looks happy, sure I'm blue. She was my baby till he stepped in. Goodbye to romance, might have been. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness. Hello emptiness, feel like I could die. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress. Hello loneliness, feel like I could die. Bye my lover, goodbye. I'm free from a romance, I'm through with love, I'm through with counting stars above. Here's the reason I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness. Hello loneliness, feel like I could die. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness, feel like I could die. Bye my lover, goodbye. I'm free from romance, I'm through with love, I'm through with counting stars above. Here's the reason I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness. Hello loneliness, feel like I could die. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress. Hello emptiness, feel like I could die. Bye my lover, goodbye. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream when I need you. In my arms when I want you. And all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream, in the night when I want you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine with tulips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so, I could die, I want you so. That is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream. Everly Brothers. Oh no, I wasn't going to do it. I usually follow that one with, why does the sun go on shining? Who did this song? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? You don't love me anymore. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. Can't understand, no, I can't understand why life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do the stars shine above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. That's a happy little ditty. Who did that song? I don't know if anybody picked up on that or gave us a suggestion who they thought did that song. I might have sung that here a few weeks ago. I don't remember. I always say she was named after she. See, there's a 50% hint. She was, I always say her name sounds like an insect. So there you go. I think I did this the other night. Someone requested it. Skeeter Davis. Skeeter Davis.
You ready for this?
I'll get in a bit. Let's see. I had several other unusual requests.
Yeah, here's some more unusual requests.
All right. Yeah, these are some unusual requests. Professor Tressler wants to hear Christmas in the Trenches. What a great song. And I know several people that recorded that. And I know several people that performed that, but I don't do it. What a great song. What a great song for the holidays. You know, it was World War II, in the middle of the war and in the middle of a battle, and it was Christmas Day, and the guns went silent on both sides. And then before you know it, one of the guys came up out of the German trenches and with his waving his white flag and this and that, and walked toward the American lines. And some of the guys came up out of the American lines and came out and met him halfway across the battlefield, right in the dead zone, right in the death zone. And before you know it, they celebrated Christmas right there together, the soldiers. And they even kicked around an old soccer ball and exchanged chocolate and cigarettes and things like that, and had a little celebration of Christmas in the middle of World War II, in the middle of a battlefield. And then the sun went down, and they both went back to their trenches, and the battle continued. But there's a song that has been written about that called "Christmas in the Trenches," and it's a song I should have learned along the way, and I might pick it up at some point, but I never did it all these years. Also, I don't know "Driving Slow" by Johnny London, but I will do at least one Shane McGowan song here before the night's out. But I won't do the famous one that has some naughty lines in it. I just won't do that one. My mama might be watching. There you go. I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my hands, lose my plow, lose my lands, if I ever lose my hands away, I won't have to work no more. If I ever lose my eyes, if my colors all run dry, if I ever lose my eyes, I won't have to cry no more. It'll take long to find me, I ask the faithful light. It'll take long to find me, are you gonna stay the night? I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my legs, I won't moan, I won't beg. If I ever lose my legs, I won't have to walk no more. And if I ever lose my mouth, all my teeth, north and south, if I ever lose my mouth, I won't have to talk no more. It'll take long to find me, I ask the faithful light. It'll take long to find me, and are you gonna stay the night? I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. My buddy Judy requested that, who remembers? Cat Stevens from the old days, father and son, this song, that song. And of course, later he became a Muslim or something along that line and changed his name to Yusuf Islam. Yusuf Islam. And of course, it didn't take long for him to be on the do not fly list. In an abundance of caution, I suppose. But I thought anyone would have known who Cat Stevens is. But what do I know? Anyway, wasn't my gig. Let's see what else we have here. I shall do Roseville Fair. This is for Mark Davis, my buddy up in Wilmington, Delaware. I don't know. I might go back up there in the middle of the year, usually in May or June or something like that. We end up doing a little trek up the hill, and I'm leaving a lot of my weekends open for special events and special things that we want to do. Those of you who might want to do a house concert or something special or a program for your civic group or your church or your group of some kind, let me know. We can do a special event, house concert at your place, easy to do. Invite your friends and we'll make it happen. But I've cut back on booking the majority of my travel pub gigs, my bar gigs. I cut back the majority of them. Now doing mostly just special stuff. Here's a song called The Roseville Fair. Written by Bill Staines, wonderful songwriter, performer. Lost him not too long ago. See if I remember. She goes like this. Hope Werner and Pat are watching. Jerry, Pat and Vern watching.
They haven't said they are, but
The night was clear, stars were shining, the moon came out, so quiet in the sky. The crowd gathered around while the band was tuning. I can hear them now, playing Coming Through the Ride. You were dressed in blue, and you looked so lovely, just a gentle flower, small town girl. Then you took my hand and we stepped to the music with a single smile. You became my world, and we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo, and their drifting tunes seemed to fill the air. So long ago, but I still remember when we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. Recorded well, recorded lovely. We rocked for hours on the front porch chair. Then a year ago, to the day I met you, I made you mine at the Roseville Fair. And we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo, and their drifting tunes seemed to fill the air. So long ago, but I still remember when we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. Here's a song for all you lovers. Here's a tune I know we all can share. May you dance all night to the fiddle and the banjo, just the way we did down at the Roseville Fair. And we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo, and their drifting tunes seemed to fill the air. So long ago, but I still remember when we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. When we fell in love, darling, at the Roseville Fair. What a great song. Roseville Fair. Let's see that holiday song there, Mom.
you got 2 pages.
Yeah, I had to. Did you see whose picture was on this?
Oh, I saw that.
You know, I take that with me everywhere I go. You know, when I'm on the road and on tour and on a Christmas tour and I'm a long way from home.
Yeah. Isn't that sweet?
It's a picture of Cherry and I at a wedding in Florida.
Actually, it was Bob Hendricks.
It was Sam's wedding.
Yeah,
Sam and Alan's wedding in Florida. Bob Hendricks' daughter, Sam. Anyway, it's my favorite picture of us because I wasn't working. We don't ever go to an event where I'm not working, you know. But we did that night, thanks to Sam and Alan for the invitation. They now live in just outside of Galway City in the west of Ireland, and we see them sometimes on our trips over. They come and meet us in Galway. Loughrea is the name of the town. Anyway, this is a song from a Scottish singer named Jean Redpath. My wife worked at the University of South Carolina for the longest time, and she worked in a program where they handled digital media, old black and white film, and this and that, and they would convert them to digital so that they could be shared. And people like Ken Burns or somebody like that was doing some big documentary would need some black and white film of World War II or FDR or this or that, and literally would contact my wife and say, "Here's what I need." And anyway, but she also was handling an entire catalog of music that was gifted to the University of South Carolina. Why, I don't know. I don't think I ever knew. But the entire catalog of music by a Scottish folk singer named Jean Redpath. She used to be in Greenwich Village in New York and even worked with Bob Dylan and this one and that one. But also she was on Prairie Home Companion with Garrison Keillor and this and that. But when she passed away, her family gifted the entire catalog of CDs to the University of South Carolina. I don't know why.
To the library.
To the university library.
Yeah, it was a special collection.
It was a special collection, one of the many special collections at the University of South Carolina Library. She worked for the library system. But anyway, Jean Redpath, famous folk singer, Cherry had to sit down and listen to every song on every album to make sure that they could be uploaded and there was no damage or no skips or this or that. And she came across an old Christmas song, and we still don't know who wrote it, but it was done by Jean Redpath, and it's called 2,000 Years Ago. It's on our Christmas tour this year. Long ago and far away, far away, far away, a prophet spoke of a great birthday 2,000 years ago. Now Joseph was a poor old man, poor old man, poor old man, but he dreamed his Mary would have a son 2,000 years ago. And Mary, she rocked the cradle and the baby cried a little. Joseph swept the stable 2,000 years ago. Along the road to Bethlehem, 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 weary Mary stopped at the inn 2,000 years ago. In the stable, all amid the straw, amid the straw, amid the straw, Mary's baby child was born 2,000 years ago. And Mary, she rocked the cradle, the baby cried a little. Joseph swept the stable 2,000 years ago. Bright stars shone in the eastern sky, eastern sky, eastern sky, showing all men where the young Lord lay 2,000 years ago. Wise men walked through the desert sand, desert sand, desert sand, bearing gifts in every hand 2,000 years ago. And Mary, she rocked the cradle and the baby cried a little. Joseph swept the stable 2,000 years ago. In the manger where the donkey grazed, donkey grazed, donkey grazed, Mary watched o'er her newborn babe 2,000 years ago.
And burner's on.
Verna Jordan is on. Welcome, Vern Jordan. Verna and Miss Pat
He
Jordan.
said thanks for the Roseville Fair.
You got it. You got it. A couple other requests here, guys. I'm not going to play too late. I'm in the middle of the tour and only home for one night, really. I was home last night, but I didn't get in until yesterday. On the road tomorrow morning, lunchtime. But I am going to be playing mostly private things, except for this coming Sunday at the First United Methodist Church in Hartwell, Georgia. And then a week from Friday, December 15, we have a concert in an art gallery music venue in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, December 15. You can look on my website and etc. and watch my Facebook and get all those details. I wish I was going to Charlotte to do a show for Pat and Vern there, Cherry.
Yeah.
We did that one year. I remember. Let's see. Let's do one of these other requests. Cheers, friends. Thank you, Jane List, for that last request. Let's see. Which one should I do? This is an Irish song that Kathy Heaton has requested. Very familiar song in the Irish pubs. It's called The Fields of Athenry. It is one of the iconic songs written by a Dublin City songwriter. His name is Pete St. John. So I'll do that song next. Fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay, and lo, lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, heard a young man calling, nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebel, they ran me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. And oh, lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling, as a prison ship sailed out against the sky. For she lives and hopes and prays for her love in Botany Bay. It's lonely round the fields of Athenry. And oh, lie, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's lonely round the fields of Athenry, lonely round the fields of Athenry. Fields of Athenry, written by Pete St. John, Dublin City songwriter. Let's see if I can play these other requests. I don't want to get too far behind, and I'm not going to play too late tonight. Lee Campbell requested, often requests Waylon Jennings and that kind of music, and he has requested an old Waylon Jennings song called Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys. Hope I remember it. But it was written by Ed Bruce. If you remember Ed Bruce, and I think I sang this song a few weeks ago, and I remembered another song that Ed Bruce did that I did the first demos on in Nashville in the old days. I didn't have to write it, but this is a song. Let's see if I remember. Waylon and Willie covered this, but it was written by Ed Bruce and his wife, Patsy Bruce. Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Old Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. He ain't wrong, he's just different. Each night begins a new day. He'll probably just ride away. If you don't know him, he'll probably just ride away. I don't remember this song. Oh, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys are like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings. Little worn puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Oh, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Never stay home in the road. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. They'll never stay home and they're always alone. Never stay home and always alone, even with someone they love. don't let your babies grow up to be guitar pickers. Oh boy, that one cuts a little close to the old quick there, don't it, good mama? A little close to the old quick. Cheers, friends, cheers. God bless us all. Happy Christmas, one and all.
I don't think we have to worry about our kids being cowboys.
Yeah, I don't think our kids are going to be cowboys. They might be shit kickers, but it won't be cowboys. We do kick dirt clods around here pretty good. Where's the other? I think that's it on that one. Ed Callahan wants to hear the sound. This is a popular song on our Monday night program. This was written by my friend Rick Doherty. Rick is a tenor singer in a famous folk group now called the Folk Legacy Trio, formerly of the Kingston Trio, formerly of the Limelighters. Wonderful talent and a sweet, nice man, just the nicest man. We were on tour in Ireland last year together, and Rick and I were roommates, and I got to play with the band because George Grove couldn't be there. He had a detached retina, he couldn't travel, and so I got to be one of the Folk Legacy Trio. I got to be George Grove for a show. I got to be George Grove temporarily. It was a frightening experience for me. George is a lovely man too. George and Jerry Siggins, and George Grove, Jerry Siggins, and Rick Doherty. That was a lovely trip. And Ed Callahan, you were on that trip. We had a grand time. And, we're going to do that again with the trio in May of 2025. That's the plan. Back to Ireland. Anyway, I said that to say, here's a song that Rick Doherty himself wrote. It's called The Sound. I recorded it on him and the Limelighters back in the day down in Charleston. And I think that I know they recorded it because I recorded them doing it. But I don't know if the Limelighters ever released this, but I put it on one of my CDs. And Rick and I stayed in touch all these years, and that's how we got together to do that tour. But the story is a song. It's a song about a gentleman who works out on the ocean, and at night he comes into harbor and he drops anchor and he sings on his boat. And the lady comes to the window and she can hear the sound of his singing. Yes, now I'm beginning, so gather and listen to the story I'm spinning around. Of the man from the water, the fisherman's daughter, love they two never found. And the lure of his singing would rise and be ringing as clear as the ocean's blue stare. She'd come to the moorings, watch his ship turning, and over the waves she could hear. Oh, hey, lady, I love thee, you know. Don't let me be lonely away. Lady, if only you know me too. Oh, hey, lady, I love thee, you know. Don't let me be lonely away. Lady, I love thee, I do. He wanted so much her and afraid he could touch her, and she too afraid to come near. They'd stare at each other as though they were lovers, though never a word did they dare. And at night in his boat he'd alight in the cove, and he'd call her above the sea's pound. She'd come to the window, listen to the wind blow, and over the waves came the sound. Oh, hey, lady, I love thee, oh, don't let me be lonely away. Lady, if only you know me too. Oh, hey, lady, I love thee, oh, don't let me be lonely away. Lady, I love thee, I do. But the wind started whistling, the sea started glistening, and the waves, they broke over the bow. And the wreckage by morning would wash to the shoreline, though never his body was found. So nothing is left then but a shrill in the night wind and the ghost of a lover who drowned. When the wind's whistling, she sits up nights listening and can't get to sleep for the sound. Away, lady, I love thee. Oh, don't let me be lonely away. Lady, if only you know me too. Away, lady, I love thee. Oh, don't let me be lonely away. Lady, I love thee, I do. Away. There it is, the sound. Thank you for that request. Jane Liss requests that all the time too. Thank you, Ed, for the request. I'm going to pick up, go ahead and do this song. You know, those of us who follow the Irish folk music, the Irish pub music, and even if, unlike myself, you follow the Irish punk music, then you know exactly who the group called the Pogues are. That's Pogues, the Pogues. And the lead singer-songwriter named Shane MacGowan. Well, we just lost Shane MacGowan over the weekend, and he had all of these songs that I could play for you, that I know, and several that I play all the time. His most famous song, perhaps, is a song called "The Fairy Tale in New York," which is a song for and about the holiday season, but it's also a song for the ages. But it has a lot of naughty lines in it and this and that, and I'm not going to do it on this program, period. I do it in the pubs all the time. But I will do you another song from the Pogues. Shane MacGowan, very famously, grew up very rough in the west of Ireland. Very rough, very hungry, very hardworking, and struggling. And he ended up being moved to England, and he was a fish out of water there, trying to go to school. And anyway, it was a mess. But he ended up being in the right place at the right time and literally helped to start the Irish punk folk music in that part of the world that now is spread throughout the world. A group called the Pogues, and of course, famously, a lot of drugs and a lot of alcohol. And he was fired from his own band and later had a group called the Popes, Popes, and later went solo. But I'll do a couple of his songs for you. Shane MacGowan is his name. Rest in peace. He lived a hard life, a long time. Rest in peace, Shane MacGowan. Song called Dirty Old Town. I met my love by the gasworks cry. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. Kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the docks. Heads are shining on the wind. Kiss my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Springs a girl from the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm gonna make a good sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire, and I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town. Dirty Old Town, done by Shane McGowan and the Pogues, done by everybody else in the Irish pub business too. Written by Ewan MacColl. Ewan MacColl. Who is Ewan MacColl? What else did he write? First time ever I saw your face, I felt the earth move in my hand. Anyway, I'm not singing that one. But it was the same songwriter. Interesting that the same one who wrote The Trembling Heart of a Captive Bird in the Palm of My Hand also wrote I'll Chop You Down Like an Old Dead Tree. Anyway, Ewan MacColl, famous folk singer. And by the way, another side note, and I only learned recently, Ewan MacColl had a daughter, Kirsty MacColl. Is it Kirsty or Christy? I can't remember. Christy MacColl. And she was the duet singer on Shane McGowan's song, Fairy Tale in New York. Christmas Eve, babe, in a drunk tank, an old man said, son, I'll not see another one. Then we sang a song, the rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on the lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I got a feeling, babe, this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas. I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams will come true. They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold. Wind blows right through, it's no place for the old. When I first took your hand on a cold Christmas Eve, promised you Broadway was waiting for me. I was handsome, you were pretty, queen of New York City. The band started playing, we howled out for more. Sinatra was singing, and the drunks were all swinging. We kissed in the corner and danced through the night. And the boys from the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out on Christmas Day. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I could have been someone, then so could anyone. I took my dreams from you when I first found you. I kept them with me, babe, and I put them with me on. Can't make it all alone. I built my world around you. And the boys from the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out on Christmas Day. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. It's Christmas Eve, babe. I'll let you look up those other two verses. Shane McGowan, God rest him. He lived a painful and troubled life for a long time. 65 years of pain and addiction and trouble, and I guess it goes hand in hand sometimes with creativity. But for the grace of God, there go many of us, myself and others. But for the grace of God. One more Shane McGowan song. We just lost him over the weekend. If I should fall from the grace of God, no doctor can receive me. If I'm down beneath the sod, the angels won't receive me. Let me go, boys. Let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. This land was always ours, it's a proud land of our fathers. It belongs to us and them, not to any of these others. Let them go, boys. Let them go, boys. Let them go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. If I should fall from the grace of God, where no doctor can relieve me, if I'm buried beneath the sod, the angels won't receive me. Let me go, boys. Let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. Bury me at sea where no bird ghost can haunt me. From rock beneath the waves, no corpse will lie upon me. Coming up three, boys. Coming up three, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. This land was always ours, it's a proud land of our fathers. It belongs to us and them, not to any of these others. Let them go, boys. Let them go, boys. Let them go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. If I should fall from the grace of God, where no doctor can relieve me, if I'm buried beneath the sod, the angels won't receive me. Let me go, boys. Let me go, boys. Let me go down in the mud where the rivers all run dry. Let me go, boys. Let me go, boys. He's free now. He's free now. Cheers. Raise a glass for the rebellious, creative, mad genius, Shane McGowan. Cheers. All right, friends. I said I wasn't going to play long, didn't I? I did. It's time for us to wrap it up. I will do, for our friend Ann Walker in Sumter, South Carolina, I will do Sweet Savannah Nights. And I will wrap it up. I think I sang this one last week. See, I had a request for it, so I left it up here, not remembering whether I sang it last week.
Which one?
Jean, roses. I can't remember. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, friends. Thanks for being with us. I'm just checking my notes to make sure that I'm not leaving out something important. I shall now do a song called Sweet Savannah Nights by request for our friend Ann Walker, Sumter, South Carolina. I hope all is well out your way. Ann, let's see. I just need to double check. I wrote this song with my friend Sonny Birch, and I've sung it on here numerous times. This is probably my most requested song and the largest selling album. It's called Sweet Savannah Nights. And Cherry, we got to reorder that album. I'm sold out one of these days. But you can still go online and download it if you care to. I'm not playing in Savannah as often as I used to. Of course, at Kevin Barry's Pub, we were there a lot, 8 or 9 7-night runs every year. What a lovely venue, and we all miss Kevin Barry's. For those of you who care to know, Vic Power and Sherry, his wife, are doing well down south of Savannah in Richmond Hill, and we went to see them I went to see them on Halloween night because Halloween night is October 31 and November 1 at midnight is the anniversary of the martyrdom of Kevin Barry himself, and so a number of us will get together and go down on the anniversary of Kevin Barry, his martyrdom, and visit with Vic and Sherry and Harry O'Donohue and Frank Emerson and Kahir O'Doherty and their wives, Tracy, Teresa, this one, that one. whole crew of people just get together and sing some songs and talk about the old days and enjoy each other's company. We do that once or twice a year, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Savannah, Georgia, one of my all-time favorite markets. I hope to be back there some, maybe on Tybee Island or maybe somewhere else in Savannah this coming year. How long has it been? The years have come and gone, but the world keeps on turning. I keep holding on. Still see us arm in arm beneath the dancing street light. How we loved our hearts away on sweet Savannah nights. Supper on the veranda, walking through the park, whispering by the parlor lamp when the world was getting dark. Your kiss on my brow made all the darkness bright. Yes, I remember you in sweet Savannah nights. It only takes a moment to run that memory down. It haunts me like a ghost, it cuts like thorny crown. I'm going back to bed now, dream with all my might. I'll be loving you, sweet Savannah nights. Live oaks spread their wings to catch the Spanish moss, but everything has changed now. I guess you just got lost. Oh, but the jasmine's on the breeze. I'm gonna be alright. I'm just missing sweet Savannah nights. It only takes a moment to run that memory down. It haunts me like a ghost, I wear it like thorny crown. And I'm going back to bed now, dream with all my might. I'll be loving you, sweet Savannah nights. I know I still love you, sweet Savannah nights. One of my all-time favorites. Wrote that a long time ago with my friend Sonny Birch in Savannah, Georgia. I shall wrap it up with a gospel song, guys, as we always do. I hope to be back in Savannah sometime next year, and I might be back in Statesboro again next year. We had the most wonderful program, 150 people or so is my guess. How many people were there for a concert at the Emma Kelly Theater in Statesboro. And we might do kind of an Irish flavored program there sometime during the year. And with any luck, we'll do the Christmas program again there next December. Of course, we don't count on that. We don't count our chickens yet. I shall wrap it up with a gospel song. As I said earlier, if you weren't listening in at that time, I am busy every day this week. It's going to be crazy. but most of them are private programs. We're playing for a senior retirement home on Tuesday, tomorrow. Uh, I'll be at the Villages in Florida on Wednesday, be coming home Thursday. Friday and Saturday, I'll be at a private golf club, the Sage Valley Golf Club in Graniteville, South Carolina, right at the Savannah River, near Augusta. Friday and Saturday night, and then a public program open to the public and free, no cover charge, Sunday night, December 10, at the First United Methodist Church in Hartwell, Georgia. We do that every year. Our friends Jim and Mary Ann Huggins host and sponsor that concert every year for their home church, the United Methodist Church, right downtown in Hartwell. Beautiful building, beautiful facility. It's been there since before the Civil War, and it's just absolutely wonderful venue to play. We're looking forward to it, and our bandmates will be with us, different ones at different shows, different fiddle players depending on what show you're attending, and bass player, keyboard player, mandolin player, myself. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. Please do join us if you can, Sunday night in Hartwell, Georgia, and or in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina on Friday, December 15 at White Gallery, 709 Coleman Boulevard, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. White Gallery, Art Gallery Music Venue. We'll be there. It's a ticketed event. Look at my website or watch my emails and Facebook to get a link for the tickets. It's a ticketed event because it's not a bar, so they don't pay us. So we're charging tickets at the door. It's going to be a good show. This is a very old Appalachian Christmas song. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shining afar through shadows dim, giving the light for those who long have gone, guiding the wise men on their way unto the place where Jesus lay. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns. Give us the light to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, the hope of light, guiding the pilgrims through the night, over the mountains until the break of dawn. Into the light of perfect day, it will give out a lovely ray. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns. Give us the light to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, the hope of rest for the redeemed, the good and blessed, yonder in glory when the crown is won. Jesus is now our star divine, brighter and brighter he will shine. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory dawns. Give us the light to light the way unto the land of perfect day. Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on. Thank you, friends. have a good night. Have a good week. Let us pay closer attention to those things that bring us together. Let us ignore those things that divide us and keep us apart. Let us look out for one another and our fellow man. And remember the reason for the season. Cheers. Have a good night.